Boy, why did I call it that?
I don't know.
Okay, we are live. It's Friday.
Friday!
It's Friday, everybody. Welcome to Friday, and welcome to Memory Bound, and welcome, Penny.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
See, we save the best for the end of the week here. We got Friday going on, and we've got cards galore, a scrapbook layout, and another inspired design, actually kind of like 3 designs or more.
Yep.
From the cards that I received a year ago when I fractured my ankle. I feel like I've said this a million times, so sorry if I'm repeating, but in case you didn't know, a year ago I had kind of a bad fracture, and I received 128 cards from friends and family and a lot of our viewers and customers here at Memory Bound. It was, oh my gosh, Penny, it was so heartwarming, and it all brought a few tears to my eyes. I will say that too. So what we're doing is we've pulled a few of them, and we're being inspired and taking the design and turning it into some cards with some of our product that we have here at Memory Bound. And Penny, didn't you find that it was really fun?
Oh, it was so much fun. Yes.
Because Peggy's doing it also, and you want to just keep going.
Yes. Because it doesn't really use much, so you can just keep going and going.
I know, you just get more and more ideas. So we're going to tell you all about that. We've got some new product to show. I don't know where to go next. Let's go to Winnie the Pooh next.
Let's go to Pooh.
We're going to go to Pooh. So we're coming back to this. We're coming back to our strips, stripes, and straps card. Kind of a blueprint, a design, a pattern, and you're going to love sketch, lots of different things.
Words.
And Penny, I'm going to pass this off to you.
Okay.
And we have a Winnie the Pooh bundle. Although, Penny, you're very familiar with this because
yes, I am.
Penny actually assembled all of our kits for us. So we have a kit, and look at what's in here. And we're going to show you exactly what's in here. But we have taken quite a bit of the Winnie the Pooh Christmas from Echo Park. We've bundled it all together, and we had 3 of our designers that made projects. So what should we show first? We'll show the projects first.
Yeah.
So Maggie made a mixed media display piece out of an etc. tag, and it's got that really cute little saying from Winnie the Pooh. And you get everything you need to make this. You get the little cloth. It's called mummy cloth, but this is a Christmas decoration. You get buttons. You're going to get the tag from Tim Holtz.
That's where the buttons go.
That's where the buttons, yeah. And you get a loop pin. Oops, and I just unhooked the loop pin, so we'll have to fix that. Penny put, like we said, she assembled all of these kits for us. And you get directions. So you can make a tag like this from Maggie. We have an album that Peggy designed.
So cute.
And, anything with this Winnie the Pooh Christmas is so darn cute. This is a 6x4 flip book, so it's ready for your photos. Peggy has directions in here. A lot of the things lift in and out. She's got directions. We have a little flap here.
Oh, cute.
Isn't that cute? And I thought that one was a flap, but I don't think it is. And then we have a little tuck in here with tags.
Oh, cute.
And I'm just flipping through it. And there's pictures in there. And of course, you can do your own thing. If you want to change it up a little bit, you sure can. This is probably one of my favorite little pages with the tags sticking out. And it's got plenty of room for your pictures. So when you see all of this space, that's for your memories and your pictures. And this is a collection called Winnie the Pooh Christmas. So you can make the tag from Memory Bound, or from Maggie. You've got the flip book from Peggy. And we have a card kit in it from Janet. So Janet's kit makes 8 cards, and I'll just show you. And you've got directions. You've got inserts. Here's a slimline card. And it says, a wonderful and grand Christmas. Celebrate the wonder and joy of Christmas. That's kind of neat how that ephemera piece sticks over, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there's a card. Here's an A2 card. And look how that is very tricky. So you will have directions from Maggie, Peggy, and Janet. So I got a little rhyming going on. Here's another little card.
Oh, neat.
And that's a little sticker, but she planned that, you guys. Janet, way to go. Christmas isn't a season, it's a feeling. I did not know, Penny, that Winnie the Pooh had so many good,
Oh,
inspiring
yes.
quotes and things.
Oh, I love
Have
that
the
one.
happiest Christmas ever. Hope your Christmas is a togethery sort of holiday. You know, togethery is a Winnie the Pooh thing.
Yep.
You'll notice it's got enamel dots. Here's another one. There's Christopher Robin there. Friends like you are one of the best parts of Christmas. And it seems like every card's got something kind of tricky on it, doesn't it, Penny?
Yep, I love it.
And when Pooh thought he couldn't be any happier, a snowflake landed on his nose. Wishing you the happiest Christmas
Oh,
ever.
so cute. Janet said she had so much fun with these cards.
Well, and you will be able to make all of these yourself too. And this is kind of neat. It's got the 4 little cut aparts. Home for the holidays. May special moments make your holidays extra sweet. And then we have an easel card, and this is definitely Janet style. So it sits up like that.
Oh, and the last one of them was called a side gatefold, and she says there are 2 in the kit.
Okay, so you're going to learn how to make some different cards. And I'm
And
guessing...
the names of them.
Yes, and what they're called. So you don't have to have a Kellie makeup name like we have today for our demo. So I'm guessing that's probably a side.
That's what I'm guessing.
A lot of gatefolds are in the middle, but Janet, very clever. We love it. This needs to be one of those boomerangs, you know, where it opens and closes. So you're going to make all of the cards with your kit. So you have 8 cards. You have a display piece, and you have a mini album. And the kits are...
$64.99.
Thank you. $64.99. And you've got product valued at more than that in them. But I think we need to show you what you actually get inside your kit.
Oh, no, it's coming apart.
I know. Penny did put these together. And Penny, thank you for that.
Absolutely.
I know that's a big job. I'm going to make a little pile here. So you are going to get, you need a flip book, of course. You're going to get one of the Simple Stories 6x4 flip books. You're going to get an etc. tag from Tim Holtz. I'm going to set this down so that we can... Boy, I'm dropping everything, Penny. You're going to get a pack. Well, you're going to get this little pack
of
that
stuff.
Penny put together for us. It's got a pack of good stuff in here. Penny, I apologize for tearing this all
this
apart.
is killing me.
So you're going to get the ephemera, the Winnie the Pooh Christmas ephemera, and you get the Winnie the Pooh Christmas enamel dots, and you get the mega pad, which is, and you will have extras. I've got a whole pocket of extras here. Then you get the Winnie the Pooh plaid washi tape, which is good for your envelopes too on your cards. You're going to get the twine for your album, and you're going to get the mummy cloth that Maggie used and the little red twine. 2 buttons that we just talked about. So 2 buttons. You get these little tags that Peggy used in her album. And then you're going to get some black cardstock, which you can see you need that right on here.
Oh, yeah.
And then, Penny, I really did mess this up. And then you're going to get Janet's inserts.
I can redo it.
She knows what to do. And you're going to get all the card bases and envelopes. We always include envelopes with our card kits, especially Janet's. And you get a sticker sheet from Winnie the Pooh. And then you're going to get a piece of craft cardstock. And then
all the directions.
You get all the directions. So you got your card directions. You got your pictures on how to make the cards. You get your flip book directions. And you get your directions from Maggie. So you're going to make 3 amazing projects. And you're going to have leftovers. I brought the leftovers. Penny was wondering what this stuff is. But we have a whole packet of leftovers. And I have some leftovers from Janet too. So you could make more cards and things if you wanted to. So you're going to have quite a bit left over. So that is our new Winnie the Pooh Christmas bundle. So Penny, is there any questions on that?
They might want to purchase the additional ribbon package that we have.
Oh, we do have one.
I noticed Peggy's tags didn't have ribbons on them, so they might want to purchase that add-on.
You're right. We do have a ribbon pack for the Winnie the Pooh Christmas collection, and Janet can link that for us. And it matches all the colors in the collection. Isn't that just
It's
cute?
just so cute.
It's adorable. So Penny, I'm going to take over the camera, and we're going to we're going to show some stuff Christmas from All and Create.
Maybe.
Yeah. So we're showing.
I don't think that's Christmas.
Did I say Christmas?
You
okay,
did
I
say
meant to say Halloween. Okay. So
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Here's the Halloween from All and Create.
Number 952, Give Me Candy.
I like the names of those. I think my grandson has said that a few times at Halloween.
Oh, probably. And then we need to define candy and spooky Halloween.
A sweet food made with sugar in small shaped pieces.
I like the big shape pieces.
Yeah. With chocolate added.
Shattering.
That's a neat
stamp. Not a stencil, but a stamp. And then Fright Night. With the extra little pieces of candy. And the Devil D. The devil's in the details.
That reminds me of someone, but I can't think of who it is.
Zombie Night.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Definitely a homemade costume.
All and Create has got very unique things.
And this is Trickster's Elixirs.
And these are little embellishment ephemera. Maybe if you flip it over, let's have a look at. Ooh.
Such bright colors.
Yeah.
Oh, and I do like, if you can see, there on the back of the title page, you're going to get a picture of all the pieces that are in there.
Can you imagine putting those packages together, Penny?
No. Back to a stamp. Lens and lines. That camera is gorgeous.
Okay, we have a question. Oh, yeah, this is new. I don't know that we've had this before.
I don't think we have.
But we've had the typewriter, we've had the phone, and now we have the phone and the camera, which has nothing to do with a typewriter, but there is some type on there. There's a question about inserts for the Winnie the Pooh bundle, and those are exclusive to the bundle.
Yes.
So they're not available on their own.
This is Boo Essentials. Those are cute.
Yeah, look at those pumpkins, everybody. All and Create just has this style that nobody else has.
Pumpkin Party. That's a little eerie.
A little more on the spooky side.
Yep. Oh, I like this banner. Blood Moon Oak. You can't do two O's together and then have them be different. Blood Moon Oak.
Yeah. I think the moon's kind of funny, though.
It is funny. And the tree. Oh, nice. Howler's House.
So there's your haunted house, everybody.
But
Lori
then
likes
look
the
at
moon,
all
too.
those little pieces.
Can you flip? Does it show when you flip it
There's
over?
18 stamps.
Oh, there are a bunch.
There's a single board and cross boards and cats looking over the edges that you can stamp on there. Black crow, cauldron. Oh my.
Lots of little ones,
wow. And
Oh,
then
this
we'll
one's
go to
fun.
the haunted spell. This is so cute.
This reminds me of, that show that had the witches, and they had their,
The Sanderson sisters?
no, it was kind of, it had a teenage, maybe it was called, Sabrina, maybe it was Sabrina.
Haunted spell. There's 16 of them in there.
Okay, Sharon wants to see the size of some of the pieces. So I'm assuming the ephemera. So we can if you want to kind of open that, and then I'll go on and show. Here's Miss Bubbles. And again, there's lots of little stamps to this. Neat witch, though.
All right. So
You're
does
daring.
that...
So it looks like, like something like this is, what do you think, maybe 1.5 inches, 1 3/4 inches? The witch's legs. Oh gosh, I love those witch's legs.
I do too.
Penny, we might have to. What if you take that butcher tray and dump it out? Penny's going to dump them for us. Here's Frank and Bride, and we had this before. It's just back in stock. And then while Penny's dumping that, I grabbed this alphabet. It's called Letter Soup, but it's kind of a spooky font. So we thought it would go really well with a lot of things and with Halloween. And that is $22.99 for Letter Soup. and it's got 2 layers. And then there's a stamp that is called Vocabulary Blend, and I thought this would also be really good for Halloween. Okay, Penny, how's it going over here?
Okay, it's great. So I wanted to show you that, you know, sometimes you get the colored image,
Oh, yeah.
but then you also get, let go.
These are $9.99, what we're showing you right now. And here's the package that Penny was talking about. And it's
so you
called
know it's about that tall.
Trickster's Elixirs.
So if I put them next to my fingers, then you'll know
Oh,
about the
it's
size of
It's
them.
really cute. Look at these.
And then there's smaller ones, and then like the elixir, and then there's a heart, and then there's a plain heart that you can color.
So you're right. Some of them come plain, and some of them are already pre-colored for us.
Yep.
Very cute. Let's see. Does it say how many pieces? Only 115.
Holy cow.
So surely there's something in there that you're going to love.
And then you can color the rest of them to make them do what you want them to do.
You can, for sure. Let's show what's back in stock is
Old
Katie's.
MacDonald had a farm.
You're a good singer, Penny. Penny was a music teacher, if you guys didn't know that.
E-I-E-I-O.
So we did have more of the Old MacDonald Little Golden Book kits that Katie designed, and there's more of those in stock. They're $43.99. They've got instructions. The book is in there, of course, and all the pieces that you need to create this cute, cute little project. And they are limited. Look at how, and she put the pigs with the pigs.
Yes.
So she did such a nice job. And just an FYI, we have lots of little golden books that we will probably have Monday or Tuesday. So if you like
different
this
ones
idea,
coming up?
yes, different titles. And then she's also working on one for the fall.
Ooh.
And it's called I Am Thankful, and it's a little golden book.
That was like on the news or something.
Was it really?
Like last night, yeah. Oh my goodness.
Super cute.
Super, super cute. And some tags.
Yeah, so thank you, Katie, and wonderful job on that. It's
That's my favorite page right there. It's the song, and it's written correctly.
Well, and it's really neat because you can tell the story. A customer was in yesterday, and she purchased one because she has a new grandbaby coming. Penny.
Yes.
And she wants to put pictures of her little new grandbaby with it, and then she is going to have a keepsake. And as she reads the book, down the road,
Yep.
her grandchild can see pictures of himself. I think it was a boy. Now, Penny, before we show that, let's show Chris's things because I forgot about that. So yesterday, Chris was here, and she did the
lift and reveal.
Oh, we got it stuck. Chris showed us how to make the lift and reveal box. And it was really, really fun.
There it is. There it is.
She did her normal, hey, you can make this yourself. It looks hard, but it's not. And we call her our paper engineer.
There's a treat. It's still there.
She had one that had a pop-up message, one that tied a little piece of chocolate. This one's ready for something special.
She's a wobble in there.
Yeah. You got to love wobbles, everybody.
Sorry, Chris.
And Janet just mentioned she'll have...
Oh, there's the dollar.
Yeah, then she put some money in.
I remember that.
So Janet just mentioned this will be on our blog next week. We have to get Janet pictures. But Chris had a really nice diagram, and Penny, she took a piece of paper that was a rectangle and turned it into those.
Yep.
That was like a wowzer for me. So thank you, Chris, for that. And then I'd like to show the kit on the second shelf one more time. We showed this yesterday. This is a new product from 49 and Market. It's the 12 by 12 Create-In album, and it's like covers. It's a cover. It comes in black and white. But Janine from 49 and Market taught this class when I was in Vegas, and this is a kit that you can make yourself. We have everything you need. It's put into a kit. It's $49.99. So you get the little pieces of ephemera, you get the frames, and Penny, actually, this is kind of tricky here because this opens up.
Yes, it does. I found that when I turned the page.
And this is like a coffee table.
Yes.
Something you'd want to have out to show.
It's very thick.
Yeah, it's a nice thick cover. And it's got directions written by Janine from 49 and Market. And it's got a little paper on the back. And you get everything you need to make this. And you can always do it up your own way, too. Okay, well, we saved this for last.
Okay.
Because we received most of the Tim Holtz Christmas ideology yesterday. And we're going to show it to you. And then we'll probably, I don't know, maybe we can show it some more on Monday, too. But it is all here. Well, all but a couple items are here. And they arrive on Monday. This is the ephemera.
Nope. This is Christmas 2024.
But it's the ephemera for Christmas
Okay.
2024. 140 pieces.
Yep.
Does it have a price on it? I'm not sure.
Nope, they don't.
Okay.
I looked.
This did not get priced because we were so excited to get it out and
Show you.
But look, everything is bright and Christmassy. Bright colors. Thank you, Tim.
Oh, here we go.
So hold it upward a little more. There. Now we can zoom in and show you the ephemera for 2024 Christmas, Tim. We're so excited about this.
Then we also have the layers.
So there's the layers, and Penny's going to flip that around to the front also. Because look at, they are big. And this right here is a frame. We are going to do some dumping next week. Lori says her wallet hurts, Penny. And they've got large collage strips, which we are really excited about. And I'm going to zoom in on these. Because you can, these are so useful. You can just cut pieces apart. And Jan says, wow and wow. And then we have the sticker book. And
432, just in case you wanted a few.
Penny, let's flip through that and see what's in there. So you've got your sayings that they say Tim gets out of books in different places.
Little winter
Because the
bird.
Halloween one has got, you know, the hats, the witches' hats, and the masks.
8 little
Here,
reindeer.
if you want, do you want to get rid of
Christmas. Stand fixed in steadfast gaze.
those? Oh, there's lots
Brightly
of fun
colored
little sayings.
banner, sugar cookies,
Ooh,
stripes.
little frames. Oh, I like this.
The Dymo, is it Dymo?
Yeah, I think that's what it looks like.
And then in green.
Good job, Tim.
There we go.
Awesome.
And then we have the layers and paper dolls.
What I like is that they have combined the paper dolls with other things, so you can get
Yes.
paper dolls, but it's not
Yes.
all paper dolls.
Right.
Cheryl says, oh, holly jolly. Eddie loves this stuff. She's still hoarding some from last year. And Lori says, holy smokes, Batman, I love everything. I love your comments, you guys.
All right. Then we have the baseboards and transparencies. Man, those are
That's
thick.
So you get a lot. I love the candy cane.
Look how thick those things are.
So the baseboards are the thick chipboard, and then you get the clear little transparencies that look like window covers. Bless you, Penny.
Excuse me. All right. Moving on to the backdrops.
There's the backdrops. On Monday, we'll have a video where we will open everything and show you in detail, because we'll have the rest of the items then Monday afternoon.
Oh, there's a music one.
All right, Penny's
I'm
got
all
her eye
over
on
the
it.
music one.
I thought this one was kind of neat with the houses.
I like that.
And then the bells are back. So we've had holiday bells, and they're back. And the reindeer. I've got the multiple sizes and the salvage reindeer. And the pine cones are back.
My favorite.
Oh, I love the confections also. And then this next piece is new. And we have it for Halloween, the shimmer paper, the plaids, and now they have it for Christmas. So there is a category on our front page or on our shopping page under the new section, and you can find all of this and the existing things from last year. So yay, Penny,
Okay.
thank you.
Woohoo!
Okay, well the Santa mugs, no, the Santa mugs are not sold out. They are delayed by the ideology company. So don't worry, the Santa mugs are still coming, and they are super cute. Joanne loves the plaid papers, and I totally agree, Penny. All right, we cleaned up our mess, mostly.
Well,
Somebody can clean that up for us.
I'll do the rest of it later.
All right. So, Joanne, we agree about the plaid papers. They're so cool. The Santa mugs are really cute. They're little resin Santa faces, and they're little mugs. They have little handles, and they're really cute. I haven't seen them in person. I've only seen them, on the computer and in the catalog. But we do have them coming.
What are you talking about?
Oh, the things called Trick or Treat from Halloween that are the little kind of old-fashioned Trick or Treat little buckets.
Okay.
They've got like faces. Well, they've got Santa mugs coming for Christmas. So they'll be really neat.
Okie dokie.
And of course, Janet thinks she might have her Santa mugs from her childhood.
I bet she does.
I bet she does too. Okay, so now we got to get back to business. We saw the fun stuff. Penny's here today, and last year I had a little bit of a fall and I hurt myself, and I got all kinds of cards in the mail and sent to Memory Bound from friends and family and customers, and it was really very nice. And what we're doing in celebration of the anniversary of my accident, I guess, we took the cards and we
You named them.
I named them. I made up the names. They probably are not right, Penny. I made up
Well,
names.
I'm sure Janet will correct us.
Yeah, she can correct us because she knows a lot about cards. And then different staff members picked them up, and they were inspired, and they recreated the same style of card. And Penny's going to show us what she did. She had 3 to work with.
I did, and it was all posted together. So it was like, ooh, more. I get to do more.
I know, and you did. I mean, I've been panning this table, Penny, and oh my gosh, she did a lot.
It was so much fun. So first of all, I chose strips, stripes, and straps. And I want to shout out to Alice and Robin and Sigrid for the cards they sent to you, to thinking of you and get well. And they were the inspiration for my cards today. So thank you, ladies. I really had fun. And I went to a product that nobody else is really doing much with right now, and that is Doodlebug Hey Pumpkin.
And you're a Doodlebug lover, too.
I am. So I started with the 6x6 pad, and I was just looking through it, and I thought, oh, goodness, there was some extra bonus, I'm going to call them extra bonus things about this pad, because in it, you get all of these cut-aparts and all of these little sayings that fit really nicely on a card. And again, some more.
Oh, I'm glad you're showing this, Penny.
The tags, but then these strips or stripes
or straps.
whatever you want to call these. So I started by cutting the other, because you get 2 of every page in your 6x6. So I started by cutting these things apart, and I put them in here, and then I have some extra scraps for my other pages that I used. But I have so many of them left over.
We do have a lot.
I really wanted to use this one, and I wanted to use like the spider and the cobweb. I just didn't get around to it, but
But you're not done yet.
I'm not done. I'm never done. Oh, and I told my Arkansas new friends that I would shout out. Hi, my Arkansas friends, and my new Missouri friends, and my new Texas friends.
You made lots of new friends, Penny.
I did.
Well, Denise loves the color, and they are asking about your container. Did you bring any of those, or do we need to ring the bell?
I did not bring any of these.
These are handy dandy.
This is the Spellbinders, and I got the one set. When did you bring a package of the Spellbinder storage unit things?
I like your motions.
So it also acts as a lid. So rather than trying to put, like, this is all the chit chat that I still had out, and I put it in the bigger one. So rather than trying to put it back in the package, I left it in there, and then I just put the lid on, and then I could bring it. So if you're working on something at home and you want to take it to a crop, it also acts as a lid. So we have 3 different sets of them.
They're called craft stacks.
So this is the medium tray set, which is smaller.
Is that the one you
Nope,
have your
that's,
paper in?
Yep, that's the size. But I bought the combo tray set. So I have 2 of this medium and then 1 of the large. Or you can just get the large trays.
And you get 2. So you can get the large or the medium or the
2.
combo. And how much are they, Penny?
So the large is $19.99.
For 2.
The combo for 3 is $19.99. The medium for 4 is $19.99.
I think I can remember the prices.
I think it's $19.99. So
Yeah, those Spellbinders came out with those recently, and I know a lot of our staff have purchased them. It kind of replaces the old paper plate technique that I've used.
well, and
But
the fact
can't
that you
go anywhere with a paper
yeah
plate.
that you got a lid and it snaps right
Oh, it
down
does
in
snap
there.
Snap
Yep,
on? Okay,
yep.
that was my next question.
Yeah, because I had to get my fingernail to make sure that I could like open it. So, yeah. So, and then some of my cards you're going to see today is thinking outside the box or changing something to make you think about using your things differently.
You're going to get a lot of ideas today, so hang on to your hats.
So I'm going to start with Alice's Get Well card.
So this came from Alice.
And this I call our strips. So I call this 3 equal strips on 3 different size mats. That's to me how I can remember. And then I called this, like in my notes at home, mat 1, the embossed mat, and then the final mat. Because she had embossed with dots, which added just that unique.
Okay, and we need to ring the bell because we just got in a folder, I think, that does that. And that's an old classic from way back when. And Penny, Karen says, hello from Springfield, Missouri.
Oh, hi, Karen. The dot new folder.
Embossing folder. Chris is all over it.
All right. So creation number 1 was 3 strips of the same size on a mat and then on 2 other mats. Well, I didn't have any solids, so I put it on white, and white was just too stark. So I grabbed my picked raspberry.
Oh my gosh, you inked that?
and I inked the pink
Oh my word, Penny, I had
to
no idea.
bring up that pink.
Okay,
and
we got to show this up close.
No, Becky's not.
Oh my gosh, Penny, what a great idea.
and so that was my first card I made. And then my second card I made was this Happy Halloween. And so then I thought, oh, if I try white and I don't like it, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab black soot this time. And I inked the edge to give it that cloudy look. And then I started playing with my enamel dots that came with the Trick or Treat set. Lots.
Those are tiny.
Yeah. So there's a couple of big ones, medium ones, and then some smaller ones, along with the candy and the pumpkins.
So those are the shaped sprinkles called Trick or Treats, and that's in the same collection. You'll find it with the Hey Pumpkin.
And then this was just one of the chit-chat pieces that I used. And then I pop-dotted it a little bit.
Thank you, Chris. So Chris found the embossing folder. It's called Simple Dots by Paper Rose. And I was very excited about this. I ordered it on purpose because of that classic embossing folder we had many years ago, and then it was discontinued. It was actually, it was from, what's the company that had the other die cutter? They had a die cutting machine. Anyway, they went out of business. I'm not going to be able to think of it. Sorry, guys. But it is $8.99, and that's similar to what Alice used on her card.
All right. So then what I did was that I went ahead and measured Alice's to give you an idea.
So exact. You did exactly
I did.
Alice's thing.
I did exact Alice. So the portrait, which this is a portrait, this would be landscape, just in case you don't use those words very often. All right, so the strip's 14/16 of an inch by 4.5, and you have 3 of those, and they're all equal sizes. And then there's the 3 mats. So we'll take a picture of this and we'll post it on the blog.
Yeah, we'll post it with our blog. And Penny, people are helping me fill in my words. It
Yep.
was Cuttlebug.
Kettlebug.
So it was Cuttlebug. Thank you, you guys. I knew it was a C word, and all I could think of was cricket. But it was Cuttlebug.
Kettlebug. Okay, so then I also wanted to show you landscape
Okay.
because I did the portrait and the portrait. So I thought, well, this would just be a good thing to do
Are you
real
gonna
quick
do
on
one?
air. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So I cut my 3 strips. You didn't need to watch me do that.
No.
And so these are 1.5 by 3.25 because now our mat is going a different direction. So it was going this direction. Now it's going this direction. And I
So
wanted
you're staying with 3 strips.
with 3 strips. Yep, I'm staying with 3 strips. And I wanted to do these 3. So I inked the edges again in that black soot.
So I don't know if Alice is watching or not, but Alice, if you are watching live or later, your card really stuck out as a great map or sketch to make other cards, and Penny took it and really ran with it.
I did. So now I'm going to go over here into the lake.
And this paper is just so fun.
It's adorable. And Penny, you were talking about the Chit Chat earlier.
Yes.
And here's the Chit Chat for Hey Pumpkin, and she used this on a lot of her items. It's $8.99 and it's got 85 pieces.
All right. So,
Oh, cute.
and then I decide, well, I think that white is just a little bit too much. So we're just going to do a little bit of white, get rid of by adding that black soot. I love these little daubers.
Those are the tiny blending tools. They are really cute.
And for just a real quick job, I didn't add a lot of ink. There's sometimes that I just kept
Especially
picking
when
it
it's
up.
white. Sometimes I don't put as much wink.
Wink?
Wink on it.
Wink.
Or
Wink on white.
ink on white.
I just think that makes it look so much better. So then that's going to go on a mat that is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8.
And we'll take a picture of these dimensions. I mean, if you're taking notes, great. That works too.
So I did my first mat as green to pull the green from the spider. And then
Diane calls this 3-on-3, Penny, when you've got 3
3 on
mats.
3.
So that might be a professional card making term.
But then I wanted to do something on the orange. So,
Oh, what are we doing?
well, I thought we would just bring out the scoreboard and do our own embossing by creating some lines for the background,
Oh, okay.
just for something a little bit added. So if you want the dots to be up and you want I have tape on my finger.
Uh-oh. Yes, you do have tape on your finger.
It's like, and it's
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Okay. If you want the bumps up, you have to do it from the opposite side. So on this, I scored on the dots to make the ridge go up on the plane. If you score on the plane, then the ridge is going to be up on the dots.
So if you have a pattern, you need to just be aware of
Yes.
what you want to show and what side you're
So
scoring on.
I'm going to put the dots down. I'm going to put the dot. Yeah, I'm going to put the dots up because I want to score on the dots, and I'm going to do a real quick every line score to create.
So she's actually embossing straight lines.
And this is so fast and so easy, but sometimes we forget about using our scoreboard for this.
And Penny's using, I know Chris had the crease here yesterday. Penny's using the EK Success scoreboard. So we have a couple choices for you depending on what, interests you. They both work very well. And the EK one comes in a small size also, which is what I have at home. I have the small one. And you're wowing them with your embossing with the scoring board, Penny.
Well, sometimes, it's what you have. And I also have a cutter that has a scoring blade in it. And I use that a lot because it's what's handy. Otherwise, you have to get up off your chair and then you have to go to the side of the room.
I do have things I don't use because they're not in my reach.
Or maybe
So
it's on the floor.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. Okay. So just like that, I've created my own stripes. And to me, it just adds a little bit more
It just makes it
to a plain, because I didn't want the dots from the collection, from the Color Vibe. I'll spit it out.
So you're using Color Vibe.
I'm using orange and lime Color Vibe. It's what I had handy.
Within reach.
Yeah. Because I actually started this while I was in the motel. Monday night before we left.
Penny's been traveling. That's
So
why
much
she has
fun.
so many friends from afar. And Janet just posted the scoreboard, so if you're interested in seeing what we have available.
All right. Now, I'm not going to ink any of the orange or the green because, I don't know, it just kind of finishes it off clean. And then I would probably grab some pop dots and add my little sentiment. And I've already inked my little saying called Happy Halloween. I'll turn it around for you.
Yeah. Oh, that's
and we have a
cute.
finished card. And those are just strips of paper.
Isn't that crazy?
So thank you, Alice. So we have another one to add to our little collection over there.
So, yes, you have quite a collection.
And we have portrait and landscape. All right. So then Robin made this really cute card, thinking of you, with stripes. And I think of them as stripes because it's kind of like white, yellow, white, yellow, white, yellow, white on a black mat with some ribbon and then a nice sentiment on a yellow mat on a white card base.
And it's kind of neat how Robin offset the
sentiment,
the black and the white.
Yep. It's a really cute card, Robin.
Did you have fun doing this, Penny? It sure seems
I had
like it.
so much fun.
Peggy's
So-
been having fun too with hers.
The first one I did is I started with that mat, and that's 4 1/8 by 3, because each stripe is a 1/2 inch. So if you have 7 stripes, okay, at a 1/2 inch, that is 3 and whatever. And so that's why it's 4 1/8 by 3 inches. So 4 1/8 by 3. So there's 1, 2, 3.5 inches of color on the black mat with black in between, and I eyeballed it. Then I used that orange Color Vibe to pull out the orange of the flowers, and I used my little chit chat piece and my little happy boo day. Now on some of the sentiments that I used, I'm going to be honest.
Do they come with a little notch on them then, Penny?
Some of them do. So like Pumpkin Party does. But Spooky, and I don't remember which card it was, but if they've got stripes on the edges, I took another one and I did this and I cut it out so that I did this.
Oh, so
I cut
changed it.
out the tag notch so that I could use it as another banner. So when I see it popping across,
You'll show us.
I'll remember that.
And Robin is watching.
Oh, yay.
So Robin, I'm so happy you're watching because we're focusing on your card. And Penny's made, well, she's got this one so far that she just showed us.
Now this one I did landscape, same size mat, but this time I grabbed the washi tape.
Oh.
So I used the black and the orange washi tape, and then I grabbed one of the black and orange Chit Chat pieces, the Happy Halloween, tied it all together color-wise, and it was fun to use. You kind of have to, that's where I kind of covered. There's not quite enough room, so you have to kind of measure your washi tape to kind of adjust that mat.
Well, it turned out really nice. So you did a up and down and a side to side.
Yep, up and down and a side by side.
All right, so let's look at these three. There's the one in the middle is the one that Robin sent, and then the two that Penny made.
And then here is another.
Oh, yeah, you've got this one.
This one. And the dominoes are going to fall. So this one, a lot of times you can use the reverse side of your paper.
Oh, just flip it?
And flip it, and that's what this is. So this is one side, the yellow is the other side. I grabbed this, the ghosts from the Wicked stamp set from LDRS, and then Ghostly Greetings. Now, traditionally, I would look at this die, and I would say, the sentiment goes across, and you put it centered, but I wanted to do this with a little person, that little ghost there, and then offset that greeting to say, don't be so traditional, think outside the box.
Yep.
So, and then at the bottom, I did use one of those strips that was just black and white. And so I just added that to the mat, and then kind of, instead of centering everything, I just kind of moved things up.
So in summary on this one, Penny got out her Elizabeth Crafts layered labels die, which is $21.99. Look at all the stuff you get with it. There's, it probably says how many dies, and maybe it doesn't, but there's a lot.
There's down here. There's a picture of all the dies.
You get the little corners.
And you get both of those, the inside and the outside edges.
So here's what the dies look like.
Yeah. Usually it says.
And Penny did it a little different because she didn't.
15 dies.
I'm glad you explained that normally you would run it across.
Yeah,
hey.
Because that's what I think of when I see a sentiment. It goes across the middle, but I wanted to use this little ghost, and I thought, it just looks so cute over there. So then I stamped a couple on the other little stripes. And
we are loving the LDRS collage. I'm calling this a collage stamp. It's called Wicked, but there's calling them collage stamps now. This is from last year because it has so many different things on it and so many cute little things like the ghost. There's a little spider. And then we also, if you're doing Halloween, we also have Haunted, which is this year's Halloween. And those Haunted and Wicked are $16.99.
So that was this card. So then, I was thinking outside the box, and I thought, now last year, I'm pretty certain I bought the Boo and the Eek. And yep, I had it. So out it came, and I cut it, and it's big. And, it could fill the card, but I thought, I don't want that. I want a nice up and down card.
That jumped at me when I saw it, Penny.
And I thought, I want to use the spiders. Oh, I'm going to cut the letters apart.
I don't know that we have ever done that here at Memory Bound. Maybe one of Tim's makers have. But this is called Big Frights from Tim Holtz, and it is $24.99. And it has the letters, like Penny said. Normally they're one word. And, it's funny, Penny, because I'm always like, oh, I like it because the letters are attached. And that's the best.
I normally love that.
But these were very easy to cut apart and make something a little unique.
Yep. So this is the portrait, and I only used 5 stripes instead of the 7 because we're dealing with a smaller space going up and down. And then I included one of the little strips.
One of the paper strips?
Yep. And then I included the spiders and popped it up, put it on white and black, and called it a day. And I really do enjoy that card.
It's fun. It's
So
very
we've
fun.
got landscape
It's a great
and
die,
portrait.
and like Penny said, it's big. So if you are making Halloween cards and you want something simple, this is really all you need on the front of your card with some Halloween paper.
So thank you, Robin.
Yeah, good job.
All
So
right.
we've talked about Alice's card, and now we talked about Robin's. And Penny, I think we should mention that you have done, well, theirs were all like thinking of you or get well.
Yep.
You're doing it all in Halloween, but
I
we all
am.
need to look at this as a sketch that you could do for Christmas or graduation
Oh,
or
yes.
birthday or whatever you're working on. It's the idea, the style. So
Yep. And then our last,
our last one.
We have Sigrid to thank for this one, and I love it. So the first thing I did was I colored it 3 strips of different widths with a large sediment on top, with or without mats and frames. So this the strips range in size from
So they're different sizes.
1 inch, 1 1/4, and 1 1/2, and they're all 5 1/4 inches long. And there's no mat behind it; it's just the card base. And then I call it the triple block or frames. The smallest one is this cut apart, which is a 2 by 2, and then it's 2 3/4, and then it's 3 1/4. So there's just 3 squares stacked, and the middle 2 are popped, and the bottom one is flat. So I thought, well, instead of just giving it the regular traditional portrait style, I would give you a landscape style. And so I
Of
took
course you would, Penny.
her card and I just set it down this way and designed it this way.
Very, very cute.
So I did the 3 mats. I just used one of the Chit Chat pieces, used some more of the enamel pieces from that collection, some of the candy, some of the,
Oh my gosh, that's the trick or treats.
yeah. I just love those enamel things.
Everybody does.
And then I thought, oh, Diana always does a good job of doing 5 by 7 cards.
Oh.
So I need to do a 5 by 7 card. So on this one, the strip is 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 1 3/4 by 6 this time. So I had a 6 by 6 pad at home, which was the strips.
Oh, that's a good idea.
The dot stripe rainbow petite prints.
And there's lots of different 6x6 Doodlebug paper pads.
So we had these 2, which this one, I never have the right color because I hoard my linen. So the gingham linen and the rainbow petite prints. And then we have the striped sprinkles in stock.
Which is one of the newer ones.
Yeah, and they are both so cute.
And
I
good
love
for this.
having Doodlebug
And Janet
solids.
mentioned earlier this is a great use for your scraps.
Yes. I love to have Doodlebug paper solids and those patterns.
Petite
And then
prints.
my Color Vibe. I have to have those 2 things available to me. So then I had this great big sentiment which fit so perfectly on the 5 by 7 card that I thought, oh, what am I going to use
Oh my gosh.
to create those frames? And I had just purchased my LDRS hand torn circles, and it worked out beautifully to use the second and third one to create that Halloween effect.
So, okay, so that black
The
is
black-
not part of the ephemera. You got
No.
white cardstock
The
and
black and the white are both. And so then this is one that I cut the tag notch
Oh, that's
off.
what you were talking
Yep.
about. So it was a tag, but no longer.
But no longer.
Now it's a banner.
Then I took one of the bats from the other enamel set, this one, from the Halloween night, and I put it on top of one of the other bats. It doesn't fit exactly, but I don't care
but it
about
does
that.
pretty well.
And then I thought, well, in 3s,
It's
so I
the
put
same
one, put one down below, put one up above. Halloween night, I had to incorporate the moon.
I love it.
So that was really fun. Then I just had some pieces left over on my
Those
table.
torn circles are really neat, aren't they? And,
They are
and
so much fun.
just so you know, that it comes in squares, ovals, and I believe
Rectangles.
rectangles, and the arch
Yes.
that are all hand torn.
So then I thought,
Ooh,
okay,
what are we doing now, Penny?
now we're just going to do a conglomeration of, I had just looked at something that reminds, Janet sometimes cuts part of her card off. And so I had this piece sitting there and I thought, I just really like that. I want to use it, do more of the candy thing. So I took several of the strips and then I finished it off with the black and white polka dot of the size I needed. I used this Happy Halloween border, put some more enamel on there, and poured enamel on the bottom. And then I thought, well, I have to do something up there.
So are these epoxy shapes?
Those are epoxy
Okay.
shapes on top of candy
actual-
chit chat.
Oh, cute. Good idea.
That way it kind of tied it all together. So those were just strips of random sizes, just so that, you can just do strips. And then this was just another one that I had strips. So this is another strip. But then I was going for the go towards the middle.
Right.
So the little, medium, larger, add my big piece with my hand torn edge there, and then another little sentiment, a little bow.
Very
and-
cute. Penny, you really did a wonderful job.
But then I thought, well, when Kelly did hers, she did a page layout. So I took the 3 equal sizes, but I did 3 different patterns.
Okay.
And so I put it on a 12 by 12 black page. The white is a 10.5 inch square, and the stripes are 3 1/8 by 9 5/8 because I wanted some sort of frame. So I used the stripe, the little characters, and the stars to pull the colors together. And then on my mats, I did one of each. I did a black, and the black and the orange are 3 by 4s. The green is a 4 by 6. And then I just decorated it up with some
ephemera.
extra pieces.
Really cute.
And then page 2, I used more of the same paper, but I did
Oh, yes.
I did a 2 inch, and that's by 12, and then I did 3 1/8, a 2, a 3 1/8, and a 1 1/4.
So you just did, I like how they go together. Let's see if we can set them up. Let's see if we can move this out. I'll set these cards down so we can show them both together. And Penny, Brianna says it was so fun meeting a memory-bound celebrity.
I'm
And
not a celebrity.
She said Penny is the sweetest, and that is true.
So,
So there you can see the layout. What fun is that? Gosh.
and just added some extra little enamel pieces, a sentiment at the bottom, and some picture mats. So I'm ready to put my pictures in. And Jeff goes, ghoul friends? Oh, you mean like girlfriends? I said, well, it depends. If I have my 2 grandkids together, they are ghoul friends because one's a girl and one's a boy. I said, but if it's just girls, then it can be girlfriends.
Absolutely.
He goes,
for sure.
oh, well.
He's like, okay, whatever. Is he like, whatever you say, Penny.
Yep.
And moves on, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, this has been wonderful. We had somebody ask to show your measurements here again, and we will take pictures of these, but I will show it right here.
And I wanted to show how much of those 3 sheets I still have left.
Okay.
This is how much I still have left after doing a 2-page layout using those 3 sheets of paper.
A lot.
I do, yeah.
Or to make more cards.
Or more pages.
So, and here's the straps. Although, Penny, I think this is probably 6 3/4 here for the 5 by 7 card. I'm pretty sure is 6 3/4. So if you take a screenshot and print it, just remember on the 5 by 7, I'm pretty sure this is probably 6 3/4. And Penny's grabbing a ruler right now. But, we might not have a ruler here at Memory Bound because that's asking for a lot.
Which one?
They love your
Oh.
laugh, Penny. And Betty?
Nope, it's 6.
Oh, it is 6. Okay. All right. Well, sorry about that, guys.
Oh, because the card is 6.5.
So it's not
It's
an
a
A7.
6.5 by 5. It's a 5 by 6.5 card.
Okay.
Is that common? It's what I had in my stash.
I don't know. It can be common. It's a penny card.
Oh yeah.
All right. So
well,
I think we all get the idea. Lisa says, great job. Mary from Maine has a whole bunch of hearts, Penny.
oh, thanks, Mary.
Well, Penny, thank you so much. I love what you did. I really enjoy this series because I think it highlights some of our customers. Like today we had Alice and Robin and Sigrid who we took their cards.
Yep.
And
It
we
was
ran with
fun.
it. We borrowed their designs, or we scrap lifted. I think
Yep,
that's
scrap lifted. Absolutely.
Michelle says she's so inspired. You need to do a video next week before the crop. So anyway, I think, let's see, could Penny write down the measurements for her layout strips?
Yes.
We can write that down. Sure.
Yep. I'll just add it to the bottom.
She's got it on a Post-it note right here. So we will, there it is if you want to grab that. And this will be on the blog probably later next week. And Penny, I think you did a fabulous
Thanks.
job with these.
It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
It's like once you get, maybe that's how our viewers are. They see something we make, and then they run with it and do it their own way and have lots of ideas.
Yep.
Because I know when I did this, my card project, I really enjoyed it too, and I just wanted to keep going.
Fun. Yep.
Let's see. Janet asked me to show this again, so I will show you the measurements. So
That's the straps.
straps.
And I tried to label them.
And that's Sigrid's card, right?
Yep, that's Sigrid's.
And then we have
And this is Robin's down here for stripes. And then Alice's up here on the top for strips.
And we have more of these customer cards coming up
Yes.
this month. So
Yes.
they're just kind of popping up here and there when we have openings, but we'll have more to show you. And I hope you all have a great day. Remember, we launched our Winnie the Pooh bundle. It's in a pile over here right now.
I'll
We
take care
launched
of
that today. We informally launched Merry Makers, and we'll have more information on that next week. But if you know you want to do Merry Makers and you don't even care to see the projects, you can sign up now. It is online, and we're going to be telling you more about that next week. And I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. I don't think we got anything else, Penny.
I don't think so.
I think we're
Happy
good.
crafting.
Yeah, happy crafting. Have a crafty weekend, and we'll be back on Monday.